Introduction: A Journey Through the Stars. To fully grasp the narrative depth of Wonderful Everyday, Down the Rabbit Hole, Subarashiki Hibi, one must look toward the stars. Specifically, we must look at Kenji Miyazawa's classic Japanese fantasy novel, Night on the Galactic Railroad. The game heavily references this tragic yet beautiful story of two boys traveling through the Milky Way on a celestial train. However, the connection goes far beyond mere aesthetics. Subarashiki Hibi borrows two highly specific, seemingly mundane motifs from Miyazawa's work to represent the ultimate goal of human existence: the Milky Way and a simple glass of milk. The Milky Way and the meaning of milk, the etymology of the starry river. In English, the galaxy we reside in is called the Milky Way, originating from Greek mythology where spilled breast milk from a goddess formed the stars. Miyazawa leaned heavily into this imagery. In his novel, the Milky Way is explicitly described as a flowing river of milk. Giovanni's quest for true happiness. In Night on the Galactic Railroad, the protagonist, Giovanni, embarks on a cosmic journey to understand true happiness. Yet, in the real world, his immediate goal is incredibly simple. He is trying to fetch a bottle of milk for his sick mother. The story begins with his quest for milk and ends with him successfully securing it. In Miyazawa's world, which is heavily influenced by Buddhist concepts where refined milk, daigo, represents ultimate enlightenment, milk is the pure, tangible symbol of love, salvation, and true happiness. Milk as a catalyst for salvation in Subarashiki Hibi. Subarashiki Hibi brilliantly adopts this symbolism. The presence or absence of milk directly correlates to a character's salvation. Yuki and Takuji. In Chapter 1, before Yuki boards the Galactic Railroad with Zakuro, she feels overwhelming loneliness in an empty world. To comfort herself, she drinks a glass of milk from the fridge. This simple act signifies her connection to happiness and love, allowing her to ultimately return to the real world to save Hasaki. Conversely, Takuji Mamiya, despite sharing the same physical body, despises milk. He literally cannot stomach it. This physiological rejection is a tragic metaphor. Takuji is destined to be denied salvation and true happiness in his route. Zakuro's turning point. The symbolism is most apparent in Zakuro's Chapter 3. The story splits into two routes: survival and suicide. In her survival route, what is the pivotal action she takes before going to the roof? She stops at a vending machine to buy milk. This single choice, reaching out for the symbol of happiness, alters her fate entirely, leading her away from despair and toward a beautiful resolution. The artist's canvas and the starry sky. When we look up at the Milky Way, we are not looking at a single, perfect entity. We are looking at a vital, evolving chronicle of countless individual stars. Creating a fulfilling life is much like building an artistic portfolio or maintaining practice records. The goal of drawing is rarely just about achieving technical perfection as an end in itself. Every single stroke on the canvas, every sketch, and every mistake serves as a testament to growth and dedication. It is an act deeply intertwined with existence and philosophical inquiry. Similarly, the true happiness, represented by the Milky Way in Subarashiki Hibi, is not a flawless, static utopia. It is the accumulation of our ongoing efforts, our connections, and our expressions of beauty and life. By embracing the messy, iterative process of living, we define our unique existential stance, adding our own light to the galaxy. Conclusion: true happiness is already here. Wonderful Everyday reminds us that the world is merely a vessel, but it is a vessel already filled with the Milky Way, a sky full of happiness. Whether it is finding the courage to buy a carton of milk, standing by a friend, or leaving another stroke on a blank canvas to chronicle your journey, true happiness is found in these acts of dedication. The stars are already there. We only need to look up and recognize the light.